Discus fish are some of the most beautiful and vividly colored of all tropical fish. They are also considered one of the more difficult species to keep due to their need for pristine water conditions and high-quality diet. Caring for discuses can be a challenge, but the extra maintenance required will reward you with years of enjoyment from these vibrant and personality-filled fish. If you haven't checked out our popular discus series where you will know about the various colorful discus fishes, I'll leave a card above. So once again, welcome to Finding Fishes. Today we are going to learn the tips and trick to care for your discus and keep them healthy and happy. So let's get started. Discus are generally calm, peaceful fish, but as cichlids, they can be aggressive toward one another, especially when attempting to pair off and spawn. Shy or submissive fish should be removed if they are unable to compete. Most serious hobbyists do not mix their discus with too many other species. They are a schooling fish and in large groups can create a wall of patterns across the tank. They tend to stay in the mid-levels but will rise to the top and dip to the bottom to forage, so they can easily dominate all levels of the tank. They do prefer to be free swimming, but need the option to be close to cover, such as large driftwood or plants in the tank. Discus grow to be quite large and require an aquarium of 75 gallons or larger when full grown. Tall aquariums are best to accommodate their body shape. Water movement should be gentle, and decor should include large broadleaf plants and driftwood. Some aquarists recommend discuses be kept in bare-bottom tanks without any decorations to minimize collection of waste and debris, but discuses can thrive in heavily planted, naturalistic tank settings if the tank is well established and frequently maintained. These fish require higher temperatures than most fish, 82 to 88 degrees Fahrenheit. Keeping this warmer temperature will reduce the chance of illness and deaths. It can be maintained using a good quality heater. Amazonian water is soft and slightly acidic, with a pH between 6 and 7. The water in your aquarium needs to be dechlorinated and treated with formulas that neutralize your tap water. The flow should be weak. This can be broken using a spray bar or by using driftwood or ornaments. Discus require pristine water quality, and weekly water changes of 10% to 25% are highly recommended. Discus fish are omnivores, and in the wild, they primarily eat plant material and detritus, but also forage along the bottom, looking for worms and small crustaceans. For the best coloration, a variety of foods should be given to them. Different kinds of flake food such as spirulina and tropical fish flakes, combined with algae or shrimp pellets, can make up the vegetable part of their diet. Live food such as blood worm, mosquito larvae, and brine shrimp is good for them and can encourage bright colors to show. Beef heart, while not natural, is commonly fed and does no harm. They will need feeding every day and only what they eat in a 3 to 5 minute window. Any excess food should be cleared up after 5 minutes, as excess food can lead to health issues or bad quality water. As they have a pecking order, you should also watch your fish, make sure that all of them are able to eat and aren't being blocked by larger tank mates. While it is preferable to keep discus with their own kind, it's possible to keep other peaceful community fish with them to make the tank more lively. Discus, however, prefer a specific type of water, one that's warm, soft, and acidic. This rules out livebearers, goldfish, oscars, and other common fish one might be thinking of adding. Discus are also quite timid and rather slow, so mixing them with boisterous fin dippers is a death sentence for them. Fish that are too hardy can also carry strains of disease that the more delicate discus cannot handle. So we will have a separate video on most suitable tank mates for discus fish, so don't forget to check that out. Breeding fish can be a challenge, but breeding discus is a real challenge. They are very difficult to breed, however, this makes them very rewarding too. They have very specific requirements for breeding, and all the parameters previously mentioned must be perfectly maintained. It is advised to use a spawning cone, which provides the ideal place for them to lay their eggs, and then you can place a tube of wire over the eggs to stop them from being eaten. Some breeders then separate the female as she is more likely to cannibalize her fry, and the male will rear the fry on his own. The fry hatch after 3 days, and in another 3 days they will be independent swimmers, feeding on mucus produced by their parents. That's it for today, guys. Hope you really enjoyed the video. Keep supporting us and stay tuned for more such interesting videos. Finding Fishes, remember the name.